So I thought I'd do a video of a little review about a book I've been getting, which is called Life with Gilbert Syndrome. I'll put links to where you can actually see the other ones. So this is it here, Life with Gilbert Syndrome. And when you see the writing, very easy to read because this is. So it's great for like people like me. So that type of thing. So it's a very easy book to read. And the reason I bought it was it's actually got paperback there on the screen at $7.22, but I actually paid under £3 for this, UK money. So it's about a young boy who's 19-year-old, and on the front it says the life of a 19-year-old boy, self-motivated, diligent guy. And I don't know whether it means he's 19 in 2017 when this book really starts off, or whether it's now, because this book it's actually came out on the 25th of September 2021. So it's only got 80 odd pages really, and it is very, very simple read. So even with my brain and things like that, I could do it in about 3 or 4 goes. So it goes on in the 2017 where what a lot of young people do is he starts studying for a Bachelor of Arts, and at Delhi University gets accepted. So everything was good for him, and does everything that young people do, plays sports. It says that he takes up drama society and things like that. And everything's good in 2018. Everything's going well there. He's done good scores with his exams and etc. However, in December of that year, 2018, everything seemed to have gone wrong for him. So what's happened is that on the 11th of December, he throughout the book, he's called ANKIT SINGH PATEL. So he believes that food is a massive issue in this condition that he's suffering from. So, and then it says about what he ate on the 11th of December. It directly damaged my liver, which led to burning sensation and digestive issues. Still no improvement with water, etc. And then again on the 12th and the 13th of the same month, the devil pain, as he calls it, was really, really bad. His digestive issues, his liver pains and stuff like that. And this was at exam time as well. So he was trying to take a lot of rest and things like that, but didn't seem to feel any better. And then he started going to see doctors. Well, anybody who's had Gilbert syndrome and things like that, even without ME, it seems to cause some issues. For some people it doesn't. That's a definite fact. It doesn't for certain members, but for even people I know who don't have ME, it does seem to cause like brain fog and things like that, which we all know with ME. And again, the doctor says about homemade soups and things like that, which should help the condition. And of course, these things they do no harm, but I wouldn't say that it really is, it's not going to cure stuff, but of course, like, you do what you can. Then it goes on in 2019 where he starts to play basketball and badminton. Still isn't diagnosed, which is always interesting. Then on page 27, which is 19th of June 2019, it says, again, I was feeling discomfort in my stomach. My eyes were turning yellow. When I do study, it felt like dizziness of the mind. And, I think we all know what that is. Right, so it gets well into the book. On page 52, he sees a doctor called Dr. Ram Pratap Bundela has taken some tests and declared that he was suffering from Gilbert syndrome. So, now he's got a diagnosis, and now he thinks that he can, maintain his health somehow, and of course asks for advice, and he's doing everything really right, really. He's he's just getting advice from the doctor, and he's been getting some medicine and things like that. And you know, it's there's times when he feels better, and there's times when he doesn't, and that's just and then it goes into year 2020. And the reason I bought this book, you know, and it does say what he gives tips on to control Gilbert syndrome. That's hard to, and just things like avoid, you know, drink water and avoid fast food, drink coconut water and stuff. And I think most people, you know, who have these conditions and that, I think we do, in general. I think we do eat a good diet. I know me and Miranda do, and we're as ill as anything. But you know, it's just giving advice for people. And is it a good book? He's 19-year-old. For $7.22, I don't think I would buy it for that. But for what I paid for it, I think it's well worth it. And the thing about these books is there isn't enough information on something like Gilbert syndrome for me, and I don't regret buying it. And I think you know, he's tried, and you know, he's done a book, and I think that's an achievement in itself, especially when you know very well. It's not the worst book I've read. The problem is, I think it's more the proofreading that I have a problem with. I know he thanks a friend of his for the proofreading in it. I think it's quite poor, and some of it is in Indian, so obviously for a British audience and that's it's not perfect. But the thing is, you get the gist of what he's trying to do, and I think he's not only like going on his own journey. I think he's probably trying to help other people as well. So yeah, so I think it's well worth it in certainly among my collection of books. And of course, as I say, the reason, you know, why I bring this to attention is because, as he does as well in this book, he says about the between about 2% and 5%, 6%, something like that, of the general population will have Gilbert syndrome. In ME, it's a lot more than that. It's around, I think, 16, 17%, something like that. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know I'll ramble on. I'm a real rambler. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you've learned something from that.